Hello, welcome everybody. Welcome and a very special welcome to our returning author, Cammie Brodie. Hi, Cammie.
Hi,
Congratulations. It is your book launch day. How
thank
are
you
you
so
feeling?
thank you so much. I'm so excited.
Well, I'm so excited for you, Cammie. Let's show everybody your brand new book.
This is Princess Valentine.
I love it. Love the
She is
cover.
large and in charge and ready to play.
Oh, I like that. I
Yeah.
like that. Can you tell everybody what Princess Valentine is about and who it's for?
Yes, I'd be happy to. So Princess Valentine is a story about a princess, and she's born in the lovely forest on the Candy Moon where the holiday characters live. And she loves to have tea parties. She has so much love to give, and she wants friends. She needs friends. Like people need water, she needs friends. So she there aren't any friends at first, and she just feels like sad. And so she goes on a journey and finds her friends. And then there's some more things that happen. She does invite them to some tea parties, but the tea parties get ruined. And it just devastates her because she's afraid she's going to lose her friends because she can't, her tea parties are ruined. And so she needs to figure out the culprit. Like, how is this happening? And so that's kind of fun.
It
It's
is
all
so
very,
much fun.
it's fun and silly. It sounds like such a light thing to have a tea party ruin, but it is, it's very child-centered and it's got a lot of action and it's fun.
Yes, it's a lot of fun. I want to be in that friend group going to those tea parties. So, Kimmy, who would you say that this book is for?
Well, I think it's for so there's a couple different themes in there that are sort of nestled in. It's about feeling loved. And
Mhm.
feeling the opposite of that, I thought, well, maybe that's love and hate, but it's not really, it's feeling unloved.
Mm,
So the concept of feeling loved and feeling unloved is sort of played throughout. And you'll see that experience with both Princess Valentine and also the culprit. Um, and and then and then it in it shares the feelings of maybe somebody is acting out because they just don't feel included, or maybe, they feel left out or something. And so maybe you can include them and invite them.
mhm.
And I think, young children, they sort of go through friendships and meeting different people and learning systems and groups, and that they have an opportunity to include others, even if they're not getting something out of them, or they're like
Mhm.
they're giving in friendship. And
Yes.
yeah.
I love the theme of the book, and it goes so well with what we were talking about previously to this interview starting. You are that person, Cami. You are that person that brings people together, that invites people in, that includes people. We were just talking about the authors that Cami has met throughout this journey of publishing her books and how they're getting on calls even beyond the program, which I love. And it always takes a leader, somebody to say this is the day and the time we're getting on a call and inviting people. So I love that your life is parallel to Princess Valentine's.
Who would have thought?
Right, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay, let's talk about the message. What is it that you hope that parents and kids will take away from this book?
I really like my books to be about fun and action and beauty. Um, I think the biggest message in each of my books, this is my second book, so in each of the books, there's the characters have a gift, and they're showing their gift or finding their gift in the story, and then they come out with something to offer children to do. And so for Princess Valentine, she is all about beauty and art and writing letters. And so there's snail mailers that actually deliver the mail. And I really think it's important to show young children the beauty and art of letter writing.
Mhm.
It's giving your love to somebody else and kindness, and it is something that people love to get a letter in the mail. And I think that sometimes we forget about that and don't
Mhm.
take the time. So my hope is that after people read this book, that with their children, that they may help them write a letter and put it in the mail and think about Princess Valentine and, the giving and kindness that she shared.
Mhm. I really like that. And it's so special for a child to receive a letter. I think when they receive, I remember my children receiving their first card. It was a birthday card from their aunt that lives far, and they would look forward to that every year because it's something for them in the mail.
Yes.
So that's so special.
Exactly.
Yes.
And this was really inspired. My story, my grandmother, was so lucky to have this beautiful, loving, kind grandmother. And she wrote letters to me all the time and to all my brothers and sisters. And she signed every card with XOXO. And the letters that I wrote to her, she saved. And
Mm.
after her passing, I got this big binder from my cousin put together, this letters. And I look at them and I'm just like, wow, that was really great. So it's reciprocal.
Yes. Oh, that's so special. That's so special. I saw the XO all throughout the book, so I love that. So, okay, you mentioned that this is the second children's book that you've written.
Mhm.
What inspired you to write another book?
Well, the first book had the Princess Valentine character in it.
Mhm.
And I do have other book concepts that I want to do that aren't related to the Candy Moon or Witch Granny or Princess Valentine. But once I saw these amazing illustrations by my illustrator, Kaja Kajvez, and she's from Croatia, and I just love her. She is so great to work with, and we get each other, and her work is amazing. I had the Princess Valentine character in my first story because the first story was about a witch that needed to figure out who she was, what her gifts were, and she went through the lovely forest with Princess Valentine on the pink taffy paths. And when she met Princess Valentine was just way too chatty. She was just all bubbly and Witch Granny was more of an introvert, not into that at all. So she needed to keep going. But the the character illustration that Kaja made for Princess Valentine was just calling for a story. So I
Mhm.
decided to write her story and I'm glad I did. And once I thought about it, I once I had the character and could see it, I'm quite visual and I tend to have so I just I pulled in the concepts of what it would be about and I asked myself a question and I go, "Oh yeah, that's this." And then it turns into what I wanted it to be.
I love this so much. Okay, so this is your second book. Let's show everybody your first book, please.
Sure, this is Witch Granny.
Okay. And that is another excellent book. I love that book. So much fun. You write such fun stories.
I have fun writing. It, it's not all fun and games. I mean, I torture myself at times, but because I'm so like too many things and cutting it out and putting it back in and where does this go? But I love it. These
Yes.
are both of them. And, it's just, they're both a lot of fun.
Yes. Okay. Well, I'm going to just let all of our viewers know today is the day that this book is available on Amazon. Princess Valentine it's its book launch day. But when you're on Amazon, make sure to grab a copy of Cammie's first book. Would you hold it up again, please? So go grab both books. The kids in your lives are going to love it. Witch Granny goes through this path and is introduced to all of these characters, including Princess Valentine. So make sure to go there, grab a copy. It's there in paperback, hardcover, ebook format. the kids in your lives are going to enjoy and love these books and probably ask for more. Definitely. Cami, how was the process different this second time from the first time you wrote the first book?
The first book was about Witch Granny was about a character that was part of my family's life with my young boys who are now in their 30s. And the book was, the story was just like she was a real character in our lives that interacted with us around in October for Halloween. And so that story was just like almost burdening me because I kept trying to write it for many years. And I have like all these starts and stops, and the story completely changed. Like the first time I submitted Witch Granny to the editor, it came back and I was like trying to make it for somebody else that it like I just didn't like it. And it wasn't what I started with. It just wasn't it. So I completely redid the whole thing and it was great. And your team helped a lot with that. And so yeah. And so that was that. And I was so happy and pleased when it was done. And I was relieved because it had been all of this time. And I even had a friend say to me, if I were thinking about doing something that long and I hadn't done it yet, I'd probably just let it go and move on to something else. And I
Wow.
thought to myself, I was like, what? Like that thought never occurred to me. So
Yes. Yeah.
maybe that helped. I don't know if it helped motivate me, but I just was like, I was so happy to get it done. The second book was just, you know, I already knew where my challenges and strengths were with the process and writing. So I just tried to be really kind with it and just be happy and have fun. And that's what I
Mm.
did. Yeah.
I like hearing that. I like hearing a little bit of the journey. So we know that it always comes with some challenges. What was the biggest challenge that you would say that you had when writing this book? Like it feels like it was easier, but was there a challenge that comes to mind?
Well, yes, there was the biggest challenge was Princess Valentine is chatty. And being chatty, there's just too many words. And I didn't want to have the words take over. I really like the illustrations and but so in telling the story, it just kept being too many words. But I was really good about chopping them. And then once I got the illustrations, I chopped some more. And then I added some back. And you know what? Then I decided, you know what? This works. I'm not gonna try to fit into a box with a number. I'm just gonna create what is coming forth and be happy with that. And that's what I did. And I'm
Hmm.
really happy with the story. I love the
Yes, I
story.
such a good story. You already gave your illustrator a shout out, but maybe just if you could say her full name.
Kaja Kajvez. She lives in Croatia. With Witch Granny, I looked for illustrator and I probably spent over 3 months scouring illustrators and works of, their work. And I just kept going back to her every time and I settled and I just trusted my intuition and boy, was I right. I don't,
Yes.
I mean, I love her work.
She did a great job. She did a great job. Such fun characters. So, how does it feel to have another children's book out in the world?
It feels great, and I'm working on number 3 right now, which is Patrick the Leprechaun. So I'm going to have 3 books within 15 months of working in your program with your team.
Amazing.
And
Amazing.
it just comes to me. And as I'm finishing one, the next one starts, and I just write snippets until I get to it. It's fun. I
But
love it.
that's so fun. Do you want to give us a little synopsis or a little teaser for the third book coming out?
Well, Patrick the Leprechaun, boy, he's a interesting, messy boy. He loves gold, and there are rainbows involved, and lucky. There's kind of like luck and then not luck, but also about the traditional story of a leprechaun in Ireland is about. greed and people being too greedy, and that's why the leprechaun is hiding his pot of gold so they don't get it because they and so mine is sort of a twist on that. I have some trolls involved that are might be a little greedy, and yeah, and then his takeaway is going to be I'm is going to be about uh, working working for things and also maybe a little bit of financial literacy in there. I have a 20-year
Oh,
background
good.
in banking, so I kind of like the idea of the concept of saving. He comes
Hmm.
with a piggy bank. And so again, like, with Princess Valentine, I'm going to create some children's stationery so that children can have play with use that. Um, for Patrick the Leprechaun, I kind of want to have a little piggy bank character, and
That's great.
yeah, and then for Witch Granny, I have a doll character that you can actually bring into your home. I have it here if you want to see that.
Sure,
It's the
let's see
first one.
it.
So so this is Witch Granny.
A cute witch.
And and this is her little basket that you can put like notes of encouragement that I'm actually pre-preparing, but you can do your own too. And she just comes into your house first day of October, and she stays through through Halloween, and she brings all kinds of fun things to do.
I
Um,
like that. Cammie, I really like that doll. And it's not just about the sweets, like to have encouraging messages for your children to look at before they
yeah,
go to school or before they go to bed. Oh, I really like that
and you
idea.
can just choose not to use candy at all. If you don't like candy, you can do whatever you want with this basket to interact with your child in a fun, creative, imaginative way. And so that's really, I love the holidays. I love the imagination. I think holidays can be simple from the view of a child.
Hmm.
And it's all about those characters.
Well, I love the characters. I love seeing and hearing your imagination and how it's working. So here's a question for you now. What advice do you have for an author who's thinking about publishing their second or third children's book?
Oh, for their second or third? I would
Hmm.
say, you know, if you did one, I know there's something else calling you. And there is nothing better than action. And, you know, you only have so much time. And at the end of the journey, you don't want to leave anything on the table. You know,
Hmm.
play, have fun, um, bring things to the world to share with others that are meaningful to you. I can't think of anything more important than that.
Yes, that is so beautiful. That's so beautiful. And these stories are important to you, Cammie. We see it, and now you're able to share these stories with children everywhere. So that's so good. Okay, friends, today's the day. Make sure to go to Amazon and find Princess Valentine and then also look for Witch Granny. Look for both books there. And then, Cami, besides going to Amazon, where else can our viewers find you? Where can they go find more information? Where do they get the witch? Where do they get the stationery? All those things.
Okay, thank you so much for asking. I have one website, and all of these different books go to the same website. So
Okay.
it's actually witchgranny.com, but you can do princessvalentine.com and get to the same place. You could do Patrick the Leprechaun and get to the same place, even though he's not here yet. And you can do thecandymoon.com. The Candy Moon is the name of this book series, the Candy Moon series, and you'll see
Mhm.
that on Amazon. You can purchase these on Amazon, and of course, they're also available through the international distributors, wholesale with Ingram Spark, thanks to your team. And they are also available on my website. The Witch Granny doll is only available on my website and only in the US right now. I'm receiving them. I had quite a few manufactured, and I'll be receiving them in August. So there's a there is there's a limited supply because it takes a while to get them. But I I expect to ship those by September 1st. And you want to have
Excellent.
it by October 1st. You don't want to have it for
Yeah.
Halloween, like October 1st, because it leads up, you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, good. Well, this is so exciting. Okay, friends, you know what to do. Go to Amazon, go find Cammie on our website. And Cammie, what is your social media? Where can viewers find you?
It's at Cammie Brodie and it's Cammie. Oh, it's on there. Maybe
Yes.
Brodie. And I'm on Facebook and I'm on Instagram.
Excellent, excellent. Well, Cammie, I'm so proud of you. You have done so much in such a short period of time. I
Thank
know that
you.
you're coming to Niagara Falls to our event, believe next month. Is that next month? It's in August, a month and a half. I'm so excited to meet you in person and to get to talk about all of these things that you're doing.
Yes.
Before we go, Cammie, is there anything else that you want to share or anything that you wish I would have asked you?
I just want to say I'm looking forward to meeting you and your full team in person. I just feel I'm so grateful to have found you and your positive team. If there's anybody that's thinking about working with you, I would say don't hesitate because, sometimes you'll see something coming across your feed or somewhere that, has Miriam Laundry on it, and she's always peppy and happy and loving and caring. And you go, oh yeah, okay, that's just the beginning. And then they get you in and there's like upselling and this and that. And this isn't that. Miriam and her team have this energy and this responsiveness and this dedication to your success the whole way through. And I just want to thank you for your program.
Oh,
It really means
Cammie,
the world to me. Yeah.
I appreciate you so much. Well, this is our pleasure to be able to help authors, to be able to help you bring your second book to life, and we get to be a part of that. It's just so exciting. It's so exciting. So, we will leave it with that. I cannot wait to meet you in a couple of months to give you a proper hug.
Hug.
And friends, yes, friends, while you're here, make sure to go to Amazon, or I shouldn't say while you're here. As soon as we hang up here, go to Amazon and grab a copy of this book and find all of Cammie's work there also. So
Thank
thank you
you.
so much. Yes,
Thank
Cammie,
you.
have a wonderful day and enjoy your book launch day.
Thank you. Super exciting day.
Thank you. Thanks.